Welcome to Master Distiller. RTD, ready-to-drink cocktails. You're here to build us your signature RTD. What you got at stake is your bragging rights, of course. But beyond that, you'll win a limited run of your RTD in a major distillery. That's a pretty big deal.
The ready-to-drink cocktail market hit almost $1 billion. And as consumers are drinking this stuff, they're demanding more flavors and more quality cocktails in a can. This trend has a long history. Tickle, tell us all about it.
RTDs, or ready-to-drink cocktails. Well, they've been around since 1892, when a smart German immigrant named Andrew Hubling and his sons Gilbert and Louis started selling bottled-to-go cocktails in their fancy Connecticut hotel. By the time Prohibition came in 1919, bottled-to-go cocktails were being sold at liquor stores all over the country. But over time, ready-to-drink cocktails were overshadowed by cheaper malt liquor drinks and faded in popularity by the 1990s. But these days, we're seeing a real renaissance of RTDs. Global RTD cocktail market was estimated at 782 million and is expected to reach 853 million national.
All right, guys, your challenge is you're going to make us a run of high-proof liquor. Then you're going to pull some ingredients and flavor it. And after you've successfully done that, you're going to turn it into a winning cocktail and then can it. You're going to need a high-proof spirit you can blend with, but you gotta balance the proof with flavor so that your liquor punches through.
All right, guys, you got to build some mash before you can make liquor, and you can't make RTDs without liquor. So we're going to go make a little mash, but we ain't going to make it here. Let's head out to the woods. Welcome to the weeds.
Time to make your signature mash for your RTD cocktails. It don't matter what type of spirit you're making, this is where it begins.
You're going to have 1 hour to get your mash built. And in that barrel, your time starts now.
That's fine. My name is Kelly. I'm 28. I've been distilling for 4 years. 20-14. And I work as a lead distiller in Asbury Park, New Jersey. I bartended since I was 21, so I know what trends are, what drinks people are ordering more often, which I think helps you as a distiller. So my strength is in finding flavors that meld together well. I get a little honey on the nose. It's definitely woody, too.
Yeah.
I don't want to be braggy, but I think I have a great palate.
What are you working with over there, Kelly?
Red winter wheat, malted, and then malted barley. We get it from our farmer in New Jersey.
So it's all locally grown up there?
Yeah, we grow a lot of things in New Jersey besides just highways, but I don't really know that. My mash bill for my base spirit is 60 pounds of grain. It is a lot of grain, but I think I can get a nice clean flavor that's gonna turn into a gin for my RTD.
All right, guys, you're halfway there. Got 30 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are done. Step away from your barrels. All right, guys, let's head on out. All right, guys, you're going to have 4 hours to make your initial run of your mash, get your spirit ready for your RTDs. You got 4 hours. Get your mash in that pot and get that liquor cooked off. Your 4 hours starts now. Good luck, guys. Get with it.
Kelly, what are you straining?
Malted wheat and malted barley. I went with wheat because it's got a lot of sugar, and I went with malt because it's got great diastatic power. A nice clean flavor to serve as a base for the second distillation.
There appears to be a lot of grain in there.
My mash is a little thicker than I anticipated. It's a challenge to go to smaller equipment. I'm used to a little bit more automation in my life.
That bag is causing her a
It's
lot
giving
of
her the blues.
misery.
Well, that'll take a long time.
It's the way that I've done it since I've been distilling. So I don't really know if there's something that I'm doing the wrong way. It was definitely a challenge to separate it, but I could smell the fermentation and I saw it bubbling a little bit, so I know I can get some good alcohol off of it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you burnt 2 hours, you got 2 left.
I believe we're all in a good spot.
I don't know how to read the bead yet, but I know that this is how real moonshiners do it. So you count?
Yeah, and the smaller those bubbles are, the less proof it is. The bigger they are and they pop real quick, the hotter that moonshine is.
Kelly, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
You mind if I taste a little bit of your
go
mash?
For it.
Now, I mean grain heavy.
Yes.
How many pounds of grain did you actually use?
60 pounds.
60 pounds
Yeah.
in a 30-gallon run. Wow. I'm having a hard time even getting any.
That's where I was when I was loading the still.
Smells really good. You put 0 sugar, right?
No sugar.
No. Wow. I'm looking forward to see where you take it.
Thank
Good luck,
you.
Kelly.
Thank you so much. All right. The jar for the first run, I did not know if the proof was right, but I knew it was as good as it was going to taste, and that was the most important thing for me.
I love all grain liquor, and I'm looking forward to tasting that.
This is Kelly with a heart. 100 all day long.
I'd put a $100 bill on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like wheat to me, and a little bit of barley.
That right there is almost spectacular.
That may be as good a liquor as I've ever had. I don't see how she could have a better base spirit.
They're all excellent proof. Well, it's a pretty easy choice right now.
I know where the #1 jar is at.
Yeah, sitting right here.
Yeah.
I'm riding with you guys. Are we in agreement here?
Yeah.
Come up and get your jars. All right, guys, I'm gonna say right off the bat, we have had an extraordinary situation. All 3 of these jars were exceptional. Kelly, all grain liquor makes me just warm all over. I love it. That was some of the finest all grain liquor that I've ever tasted.
60 pound of grain in a 30-pound barrel, 0 sugar. It's an incredible grain liquor. Man, I can't remember ever having 3 jars this good. So it's each one of you, it's your place to lose here because yous have all done won.
Hey, Josh, tell me what you got going on.
I've been monkeying around with this whole trail stuff. I tried to mix this and that and this and the other, and I don't feel happy with none of it. Cocktails, it's really not my wheelhouse. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, they're gonna want some kind of mixed drink. So once I poured that cherry juice in there, it was just sweet enough that it made it just right. I was like, oh my God, I found a really nice cocktail. I might just get this.
Well, sometimes simple is best.
I got this. You know, when you go to a bar, it don't take 30 minutes to make a drink. But we are all here novices. I don't know what ingredients I'm using, what I'm throwing into it, which kitchen sink I'm throwing from. I just know I've got 30 minutes to make a drink that's gonna make the judges happy. That's not what I can do for this cocktail, but what this cocktail can do for you.
Well, I see that Howard's learned something. He's using the wrong end of his damn mortar to mash up his strawberries.
Josh, you ain't using a knife, are you?
Nah, why?
We might need some first aid if you are.
Nah, I done cut that finger off.
You know, I feel like this challenge is built around my skills and my knowledge because I got to learn the FDR's recipe. I got to bring it back to life. And then for me to carry this tradition forward and bring my own spin to it, I'm confident.
What's that stuff Howard's got in that brown bottle?
What's in that brown bottle, Howard?
This right here is an orange liqueur.
Oh, yeah. Care to Kelly. He's a shaving and a slicing. And...
Hey, I'm Kelly. You making a fruit bowl over there or a drink?
Mind your own damn business. I am going to shoot for something that I can get a little bit of the extra peach flavoring in. Ultimately, I want to be somewhere in the 50, 60 proof for it to really taste good. Oh my God, y'all are gonna love this. Hey, you gotta.
Oh, yeah? Wipe it off. You're gonna have to wipe your lips kissing the judge's butt.
That's great.
Kelly,
Yes, sir.
give us a little description of what you're doing there.
I took the advice of the esteemed judge that told me that my alcohol was weak enough, and I only wanted to put something in it, get me a little carbonation, and dress it up a little bit to make it pretty for you guys.
All right. Well, Howard, what you got going on over there?
Well, I'm working on a drink fit for a president. Strawberries, people always think they're sweet, but really, when you bite into it without sugar on it, it's got a little tart to it. So I'm adding the strawberries, squeezing a little lime in there, add a little bit of bitters. This orange liqueur I got, gonna make it blend it, and then I'm gonna add my peach to it, and I feel like I'm gonna come out with something that should make a president happy.
I noticed you taste those bitters on the end of your finger. How'd you like them?
I wasn't a big fan of them, to be honest with you. They were a little
bitter.
hot
That's
to
why
try,
you just
you know,
use a little tiny bit of them.
Well, I've never worked with them. I've seen bartenders work with them.
Yeah.
And I'm far removed from a bartender, so all I can do is wing it at this point.
All right, you're down to 12 minutes, man.
Come on, Josh.
You waiting on me?
I got Josh has made a pretty drink over there.
Put some color in it, didn't it?
Yes, he did. 3 minutes, gentlemen.
Oh, that's it right there. It don't get no better.
See it there, Josh? Bada bing, bada boom. You're knocking the presidents out the room.
Anytime y'all are ready, bring them to the front.
I'm not a bartender, and without a plan, I felt like at the last minute or two, I pulled a rabbit out of my hat and I whipped out a really good drink.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Josh.
All right, fellas, I'm ready.
Bring it in here, Howard.
It's kind of hard to polish up a copper glass, but it's a lot better than that jar was.
That's all we can ask.
Yep. Here you go, Mr. Digger. I hope you enjoy. That's a presidential winner right there.
You ready for mine, guys? I'm gonna slosh this all the way across the floor because I
Well.
filled her up, guys.
You get good marks on a full pour.
There you go, guys. You enjoy. That's gonna be the best.
Where you gonna go now, Timmy?
I'm just going down the line.
Joshy.
Josh, yeah.
Mr. Josh.
It's colorful.
Well, that's good. A little weak.
Oh, that's really...
That's Kool-Aid. What do you do with alcohol?
Got watered down to that ice.
I don't taste much alcohol, and I don't taste any peach anymore.
That is 0 alcohol.
And Josh had the most alcohol, but he didn't bring it
You
here.
got the most blending stuff.
Josh didn't have very much peach flavor anyway. Now he has none.
Yeah, but he had alcohol.
He's got cherry flavor now.
That's just a cold summertime Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And I don't know what went south, Josh, but it did, and in a hurry. But it is pretty. I got to give him kudos for
Yeah, it's pretty
presentation,
for the color.
but it's not a good cocktail.
No. Well, now we move on to Howard.
Got an umbrella on that thing.
Well, you know, guys, it was a great experience right here. I'm glad we all got to celebrate President's Day right here. No matter what the dissension is, no matter who's not getting along with who, at the end of the day, we live in the United States of America. We are the greatest country on God's planet.
You're damn right. We're free.
This is a real big event for us. All across the United States, we celebrate President's Day. And because of FDR repealing Prohibition in 1933, we got something to drink about. So, all three of you should be proud.
Kelly, you made the presentation princess right here. I'm telling you, it's pretty. You got the alcohol in there. You got the peach flavor. You didn't drop the ball at all anywhere. I think it could have been a little more alcohol, but at the end of the day, you built a nice, really tasty cocktail that really caught your eye before it did your tongue?
Kelly, I said earlier that, you know, that you had kind of redeemed yourself for that pineapple fiasco. Really, I'm gonna carry that through. Presentation's good. The peach is still in there. Hell West and crooked.
Kelly, you know, from me to you, I think you knocked it out the ballpark with adding all the fruit cocktail. A lot of fruit. It's hanging and it's floating.
Can I just take one moment here to go, woo! You ain't won yet? Well, he complimented me. That's better than I got the last time.
The way it stands right now, the race is over. The people have spoke. Kelly, you had the top drink. And what you won is a picture of Mount Drinkmore.
Holy why couldn't you win this?
My name is Kevin Ford. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Buffalo, New York. I am a professional distiller. I do it full-time. That's all I do. We run a whiskey innovation program, so we're doing a lot of experimenting, filling a few barrels a month just to see how those barrels go. I started making booze when I was about 16 years old, making a little bit of beer, quickly led to building a little moonshine still on my dad's patio. I loved everything about it. I wasn't super great in school, not great with formal education, but I just fell in love with it from the first time I did it.
1 minute down, 4 to go, Kevin.
More than anything, I've been watching these judges since I started doing what I do. The opportunity to have three legends like Mark, Digger, and Tim taste this, I got chills right now. I'm trying to get through ingredients. I'm grabbing things, and at first I'm just doing like squeezes. I'm tasting a couple grapes, taking a look at that honey and seeing what I got to work with.
Try before you buy.
I think what I got is exactly what I need. I'm all set.
You good?
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, let's get ready to load this back up in the vehicle and head out the backwoods.
Sounds good.
Hey, Kevin, tell me what you got going on over there, bud.
So I've got some local honey, which I'm tasting it, and it seems like it's got a lot of buckwheat in it. It's got this kind of chocolatey thing I didn't expect. So I'm playing around that. Some white grape, some orange, kind of cooking that down to get a caramely taste to it. And then once that was really cooking, I splashed it with some sweet wine, cooked all the alcohol out, so I'm not really getting a proof bump, but there's some nice, like, deep flavors there I want to get.
That high proof, are you going to do anything? Are you going to temper it in to bring it down?
I'm definitely going to temper it. I don't think I'm going to temper it all with this syrup. I think that would be a little sweet.
Yeah.
So maybe a little spring water.
Sounds like a plan. Guys, just so you know, you're down to 15 minutes.
It looked like he's concentrating on the peaches, but he's bringing some walnuts, some pecans.
Pecans.
Is that pecans he's bringing to the table? I'm not sure about Kevin here. He's worrying me with that. Is that a citrus fruit or something he's got there?
Orange. And there comes a bottle of something. I bet that's vanilla extract.
I have a system. I have a formula. And I'm not going to say that this isn't how I operate. When I'm developing flavored products like this, which are my bread and butter, I thrive in chaos.
3 minutes, gentlemen.
How you feeling, buddy?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Now it's just a little splash of this, a little splash of that.
What in the world?
They're gonna be close to the same color, ain't they?
Kevin bought it, all right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, brother. It feels good to actually put a jaw on the table in the third round, I will say.
Yes, sir. We'll be back with our decision, gentlemen. Hyde and Kevin. And I'm gonna tell you guys, coming from culled fruit that was fixing to be thrown out in a ditch to rot and be fertilized for next year's crop, we've come a long way to making 2 good-looking jars of post-flavored liquor.
All we're looking at here, fellas, is just strictly flavor and a tolerable proof.
All right, here we go.
That does have a beautiful apple juice from concentrate tint to it.
I promise you, the proof's going to be a sight better than it was before.
I hope so. And I hope it got a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
I was hoping that the local honey I grabbed was going to be something floral, something big and bright.
Yeah.
But I opened it up, and it's definitely got at least 80% buckwheat in there. So, yeah, chaos. Controlled chaos.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty decent right there on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Don't smell a lot different than it did.
I get a little honey in there.
Honey is an altogether different taste when you're using it for post-distillation flavoring than it is distilling it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not too sweet, still got plenty of legs under it. I like it a lot.
I like it real good.
And I'm telling you, though, it's still got some liquor in it.
alcohol.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 90 proof.
I would just back you right up on that.
Well,
I think he's...
Hey, listen to what you told him, Tim.
Yeah.
He put some lemon zest and orange zest in there again, but I'm not getting it.
No, if he put it in there, it wasn't
Very
enough to make
slight.
it harsh.
But I don't think he hurt it.
No, he didn't hurt it at all.
I
Yeah.
would buy a jar and then go back when it's empty and get another one. Well, let's move right along.
Buddy Hyde.
Is there anything you wish you would have had?
I wish I had peach juice.
Yeah.
Just straight up clear peach juice. If I had straight up clear peach juice, I could have just dumped heat, spices, honey, sugar, done. And I'd have been sitting back chilling.
All right, guys. First thing I'm gonna say, flavor. Y'all brought it, both of you.
You know, the thing about this challenge was neither one of you got to bring your tried and true mash recipe that you use all the time. You took what was thrown at you and ran with it, and you did a very, very fine job at it. Hyde, your flavor is spot on. I'm telling you, I see exactly what you meant to do, and I think you done it. I think you done it very well.
Hyde, you know, you made it further than you had before, and you showed your colors, son. I mean it. Toasting those pecans just a little bit and then running that liquor over top of it, I think that balanced everything out really, really well.
We enhanced it very well. It gave us a sweetness, but you also kept us some alcohol in there. Sometimes when you get it too sweet, you lose all your alcohol. You know, you mask it the opposite direction. You know, I think it's incredible that you did what you did.
Kevin, muscadine's my favorite grape on the planet. You balanced them out. Everything was front to back, just in the right proportions. And then that little honey, just that little sweet finish. Fine job.
Kevin, you had some grain, right, in the beginning?
Yeah, some cornmeal.
You got a good, clean jar, even though they colored, but it's still clean. It's clean in its own way.
The flavor was there, through and through, front to center, sideways and back. Outstanding job.
All right, guys. Time has come. Whoever we tell is the winner. Don't get swole up with yourself because it's a fine line. Both of you brought the flavor. I can't stress that enough. I'll just cut to the chase. Kevin, congratulations. You're the next master distiller, young man.
Way to go, dog.
Damn fine job.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Proud of you, man.
When Digger said, "You are master distiller," hearing those words mean a lot. I came here for my family, and I've had a lot of challenges, a lot of hurdles in my distillation career, and it was all worth it.
The competitor over here is having some trouble.
Right there.
I think it's the end of the road for him.
I can get it. I'm gonna have to flip it over, turn it around.
This is a train wreck for him.
Let me know anything I can do for you, partner.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Thank you for a second set of hands.
Ready?
Yep. You ready?
Hey, I'm about as ready as I'm gonna get, son.
So I think what he's doing is he's turning it over because he thinks it's leaking at the top.
Water's gonna come out this way and echo's gonna come out here. Well, that's pretty neat.
And I hope it worked.
Hey, you didn't have a quarter inch either way to play there.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'll tell you something, I've never seen such determination.
He ain't got no quit in him. I wouldn't want to go against him if he had a whole lot of quit in him.
Oh. There it is again. I mean, darn.
I think he's still leaking on the inside as well.
I'm hurting for him.
So I'm noticing as I'm running that I was still getting water flowing from inside the condenser. Luckily, I built it huge, so I could, in theory, just chill the entire condenser, run the water as full blast on high, cut the water off, collect that jar, turn the water back on, rinse and repeat.
He has figured out a process. He heat it up, he gets his vapor over there, and when he's ready to condense it, he gives a little quick shot of the condenser in cold water, cuts it back off, collects his alcohol, cools it down, lets it run, cuts it back on.
Are you getting any flavor out of it?
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
I'm kind of pulling for him just because of he's went through it.
And I managed to collect half a jar that actually smells pretty decent. I'm like, oh my God, this is working. This is gonna work. It's working.
Yeah.
Right?
They liquor in it. Good job, brother.
I didn't come this far to lose it to a leaky bazooka.
Well, he's rapid aging.
Well, it changes the color of things.
Sweet Mother Mary. And I'm about done. Only thing I'm worried about is proof. I'm happy with it, the 100 proof jar.
There we go.
Finished?
I think this is it.
Well, brother, I'm ready too. If you want to go turn in together, I would love to.
Let's do it.
Guys, I hope y'all enjoy these. We busted our ass to put these jars up here.
Yes, you did.
Enjoy it.
Both of you did. You really did.
So at this point, we're going to take these jars. We're going to go out here. We're going to taste and deliberate. Once we find out what we need to know, we shall be back directly.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Enjoy the drink.
Both of you.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, that happened.
Yes. Yeah. Did that not? I mean, that was just intense as hell.
Yeah.
It was just as intense as you can imagine it.
That's the theme of the show. It's not still builders, it's what next.
Man, yeah.
If the judges aren't doing it, we're doing it to ourselves.
Yeah, it was from mash in to liquor jar. It was a damn adventure. I think it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come together with 3 guys and build.
It's really cool. It's like no one knows what I do. Well, I guess now they know what I do.
They're going to.
They're going to know what I do.
Both of them done an outstanding job. But honestly, guys, all that we're judging now is what's in the jar.
Both jars look good.
Let's look at it. Let's
Get with
drink
it,
it.
whiskey pusher.
You know, it's a nice color.
It's got a little bead there.
Yeah.
I give you props on being able to just turn in a jar, because I really did not think you was going to be able to turn a jar in the way that damn thing was leaking.
If he brought anything 80 proof or in that neighborhood, I'm satisfied with that.
You don't know till you taste it.
I'm getting vanilla notes just like it was a nice caramel aged barrel.
He put those vanilla beans in the copper mash.
Yeah, it's got a little flavor in there.
It tastes pretty daggone good to come out of that spaceship that he made.
I'm very impressed.
And I'm really happy with what he brought to the table. That's not.
I like it.
It's good.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
It goes back to the fact that he had an outstanding mash, obviously.
You know, that still might have looked bad, but it produced some pretty good liquor.
Well, moving on.
All I know is Jason's gonna have to up his game.
Well, he's a professional still builder.
There's a lot of stuff in the bottom of this.
I know what that is. He filtered over charcoal there.
I think he's hit the bead pretty good. What do you think, our 90, Tim?
Yeah, good job of proofing.
I'm honored to be here, and I'm really curious to see what happens with the jugs, because I felt like my jug was a little too hot.
And mine wasn't hot at all.
So,
Well, it's got a good nose on
Oh,
it.
yeah. Man, that's got a nice nose.
It's got a bite up front. It stays warm on the tongue, but it's got a sweetness to it.
It's that blue corn. I like both of them really well.
Think about it, Justin. He has put that mash bill through that steel and come out with this rapid aged in the amount of time he did it.
I'm just amazed that he got liquor out of the still to start with.
When it comes to still building, they both did a great job. But I think when they ran their liquor, one did the extraordinary.
Well, if everybody's sitting on the same pew, let's go sing a song.
Yeah, y'all just come on with me.
All right, guys, we've been gone a long time. We had a very difficult job in front of us. What the last challenge was judged on is simply what's in those jars. Jason, you used the blue corn and a little bit of malted rye, I think. You know, rye is a spicy grain. You got to be very careful with it, but I think you blended it very well.
Thank you.
Jason, I wouldn't have expected anything less out of you. You did an outstanding job on that still. That's a fine-looking still. I'd be proud to sell it as one of my own. Your liquor was excellent, just like I would expect from somebody that builds a still and runs a still.
Thank you, sir.
Justin, you said you was making, how did you call it?
We're calling it a perseverance bourbon now.
I don't know whether you thought you was making liquor or digging taters, but great, great job.
Justin, you came in here with a very unique design on a still. You had challenges along the way. You ended up with a jar. It looked good, and it was a good liquor.
Justin, you built a beautiful mash bill. You know, I wouldn't have thought about that coming from a rookie off the West Coast, but fine job. You know, your mash by itself was great, but the fact that you could bring that much flavor out of that mash, facing the opposition you did, I mean, that fought you like an enemy.
All right, guys, now comes the sucky part of our job. The name of this show, as you guys know, is Master Distiller. So with that being said, Justin, you're the next Master Distiller.
Good job, brother.
So being the underdog, crazy. I'm the only one.
Your time starts now. Good luck and get with it, guys.
They didn't love the discoloration of the final jar that I gave them. So my game plan here in this challenge is to hand in something that tastes similar to the last jar I handed in and just clean it up and make it as clear as possible.
Jelani, what it is you muddled up and put into that filter?
That's charcoal. I'm going for clarity. I know that charcoal filtering can really render a spirit clear, and I'm hoping that'll work for me.
The initial notes the judges had given me was that my proof was too low, but I had a lot of the right flavors.
Hey, Crash, what's your plan?
I'm just trying to make sure the proof of my jar today is similar to the proof of the sample jar.
I think that's a solid plan.
And then I had a bunch of good flavors, so I'm just trying to do a little nose blending. I don't think I'm gonna add any additives or sugar or anything. I think I'm just gonna stick with my spirit. I'm picking jars that I like the flavor and the smell profile, woo! Putting them into my bucket, rinsing them around, trying not to taste too much of the spirit so I didn't burn my tongue.
The charcoal isn't working.
Oh, that's not taking much color out, huh?
I just ruined my two best jars.
Yeah, we was observing you crushing it up there, and I was wondering why you was doing that.
What I tried to do was clean up my original jar, but crushing it up only made it black.
So what's your plan here?
So instead, I'm going from my collection of jars, and I'm gonna try to approximate the flavor just based off of what I distilled without adding too many additives and changing the color again.
Jelani, it sounds like you're just starting over.
I am.
All right, guys, you're down to 5 minutes. You better be polishing those jars up.
No pressure.
You got your jar?
I think so. I got a lot of the same flavors from the sample jar. My proof, it's not 100% by any means, but it's pretty close. And there's a lot of peach there, and that's the note I was really trying to bring forward. I think I'm done.
I'm really proud about the jar I'm handing in, but I took a little bit of cinnamon and orange peel and some sugar to add a little bit more fruit and spice component. So it's a little worrisome that it's not clear, but I think that everything that I added has brought it really close to the original flavor. So I'm proud of how it tastes, but I wonder how they're gonna think how it looks.
You got it?
Yeah.
One of you guys is one step closer to being Master Distiller. First Engineering. We give them a very difficult challenge. Even if they hit the ingredients exactly, everyone, they didn't know the quantities.
That's what I'm saying. There's a list of
There's
Variable.
variables
Yeah.
that has to go into play in that. Well, let's go with Jelani first.
Jelani's cleaned that jar up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good and a pretty decent bead.
Good proof, yeah.
What do you think? How'd you do?
I don't know. Your jar looked so much clearer than mine.
Yeah.
And I'm relying on all these flavors I've got for extras, and I hope that I was able to approximate the spirit that we were given.
Well, you know, we've got to base everything on this control.
Right. Smells pretty good.
It's similar on the nose.
Yes, it is. Honestly, I think Jelani's is better than the control.
I would have to say that.
Jelani's working with something there. I mean, really, that's a fine drink, ain't it?
And it's very, very similar. I mean, I'd say 99.9.
Flavor's outstanding.
I mean, Jelani, you know, he has experience as a bartender. He's got plenty of experience at replicating things, and I think that's what we see in here.
Well, let's move along.
All right, Crash. One thing about it, it's clean.
But it's way clearer than Jelani's.
It is. Much clearer jar than Jelani's.
How do you feel about yours?
I didn't want to be low. I figured I'd rather be high, but I'm nervous that now it's too high.
I mean, she's close on the nose.
Yep.
Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, she's in the 80, 85 range.
It's really good.
Flavor-wise, I think we're looking at a tie.
She's opened up her proof and maintained the flavor.
She came a long ways from where she was. And really clean, that's the thing.
That's the
That
thing
really
about
stands
it.
out.
There's your marketability. I mean, put that in a clear bottle on a shelf, it's going to catch somebody's eye.
You know, guys, we grade it on the control. You know, we need proof, nose, flavor, and we need clarity. And one of the contestants just fell this much short on one of those.
Splitting hairs, boys, that's what we've done. Gentlemen, let's go do our job.
Let's do it.
Let's go, men. Come up and get your jars. All right, guys, first and foremost, I happen to be the holder of the original mash bill. You all finally get to figure out what you were trying to emulate. You're looking at 20 gallons of water, 18 pounds of white sugar, 10 pounds of brown sugar, peach nectar, 1 quart. Fresh peaches, there were 85 pounds of those rascals that were pulverized. And basic old distiller's yeast, about 30 grams. So there you have it. That's what you were looking to mimic.
It's all peach.
It was incredible for you guys to just taste something and you recreated it all the way from the mash bill all the way to the finished jar. An outstanding job.
Thank you.
Crash, you know, we told you to start with it did not have the alcohol it needed, so I think you've corrected that pretty good.
Yeah, your proofing skills a little bit off, but outstanding bringing a extra clean jar.
Crash, you made a steep 180 from your first run.
It's as good of an improvement as we've seen in a while. Now, that brings me to you, Jelani. You brought the flavor from the beginning. Your palate is extraordinary, and there's no doubt in my mind that you could emulate everything you've done. You could repeat this again with no problem whatsoever.
Now, when you was trying to clean it up with this last charcoal round, things went a little bit south on you there, but you didn't grumble about it. You jumped up and you fixed it. That's what you do. But you bounced back, you recovered. All in all, for such a difficult challenge, you guys really need to be proud of yourself, and you need to be proud of each other because you're outstanding distillers.
We had to split hairs to come up with a winner on this. And all that leads up to the fact that Crash, you're the next master distiller. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you. I feel extremely validated just winning the title Master Distiller. These judges have such extensive knowledge. To have them acknowledge that I made a good, clean spirit that they enjoyed drinking, just it's kind of breathtaking.
Congratulations to both of you. I'm looking at 2 winners. One just happens to be going away with the title.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Now it's time to take your foraged spirit to the next level with new ingredients. You got 30 minutes. Bring us your best post-distilled, foraged, flavored spirits on this table before that time expires.
You're representing your region and what you foraged to put in that jar.
Your time starts now. Good luck. Get with it, guys.
I'm ready to rock it. I know that my 2 ingredients I'm gonna add to this, I have a Coosa dogwood berry jam and some foraged sea salt from Long Island Sound. And I'm basically just gonna give a little bit of fruitiness to it and then add a little bit of umami feel to the mouth with the salt and take it just one step up. And I think it's gonna be something that they've never tried before.
Salt.
Sea salt. He's putting a little salt. Tony, what you got going on over there? What are we putting in our gin rum?
So I got some Coosa dogwood berries that I made into a jam. The berries, I was hoping just gonna add a little bit of a mouthfeel, a little fresh fruit on the front, and then a little bit of local sea salt. I took the boat out, grabbed some 5 gallons of salt water, brought it home, filtered it, and then dehydrated it down just to get a nice natural sea salt.
So you made your own sea salt?
Yes, sir.
Bold move. That's something we've never tried.
And the jam's homemade, too.
So homemade everything, pretty much. That's what I like, man.
Pretty special to make your own sea salt, isn't it?
That's taking foraging to the next level.
I'm very excited about going into the final round. I know I'm going to do good. I know the flavor is going to pop out there. My strategy, I want to add a little more blueberries in there, and I'm going to throw a twist in there this time, too. I'm going to put a little chocolate and a little mint, just to give it a little, boy, where did that come from?
Hey, Dewey, tell me a little bit about what you done to make your jar better.
Well, I went ahead and enhanced the blueberry flavor a little bit.
Okay.
And add a little chocolate mint to it.
Little bit of chocolate mint, you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought about that at all.
15 minutes, men. That time's running out fast.
Come on. Looks like it's clouding up. I didn't expect my jam to cloud up that much. That drip, drip. I'm freaking out. Can I filter it in this time?
I believe you punched a hole in your filter.
Not a hole in it, right?
I'm waiting for it to filter, and it's drip, drip, drip. Come on, sucker, filter.
All that in there is just particulates that is taken out, ain't it?
You don't want to go with that. He's going to foul it up. 3 minutes, guys.
Dewey's done through, ain't he?
Yep.
Dewey?
Yes, sir.
You got 2 minutes left. You think you're going to make it?
I don't know. I'm going to try real hard to make it, sir. I'm very happy with my jar, and I think the judges will love my flavor. I feel very confident that I will be the next master distiller.
1 minute, guys.
I really hope the judges get all the botanicals in and then finish it with a nice fruitiness. And that's really what I wanted to be able to bring to this was my little piece of back home where I really, truly love to be. Let's do it.
Here they come.
Good luck, man.
Good luck.
All right, gentlemen. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Here we go with these foragers.
Connecticut and Pennsylvania. Tony, it looks like a jar of honey.
Yeah, I had my jam and it clouded up real quick and got me nervous.
Smells great. Juniper.
What in the world? That is a total different ballgame.
Oh, my God, it's good. Oh, it's good.
He's done changed
It's
the
kind of
level.
like a tangerine.
This is somewhere around 90 proof now.
That right there is delicious.
I think it's that gooseberry.
Yeah, that jam or something he put in there.
And I tell you what, really, to me, equaled it out is that little touch of salt. Does it get any more foraged than turning salt water into sea salt?
It does not.
And then bringing a flavor like this to the party.
All right.
Let's see what Dewey brought to the game.
Well, he changed his color a little bit, too.
But, you know, not in the direction I really thought. I mean, that looks like a strong iced tea color.
You had me nervous sitting there doing it so quick.
I know what the flavors do, and I know this flavor enhances this much because I've used these before.
Mighty.
It's a very good drink, too.
And I can get a little hint of chocolate, but I'm just very faint on that mint, which is a good thing in my opinion.
I'm getting the chocolate on the nose with the maple.
I'm getting a lot of it on the palate, and I'm telling you, it's still 110 proof.
I like it a lot.
It's very different.
It's a good drink.
As far as cocktail goes, I mean, this would be great for a chocolate martini. But you know, chocolate isn't exactly foraged out of the woods in Pennsylvania.
Absolutely.
All right, well, if everybody's rock solid, let's go bring it. All right, guys, come up and get your jars. All right, guys, here we are. We tasted 2 outstanding liquors. And I mean all capital letters. They were that good. Tony, gooseberry, I believe that's what you said that jam was?
Yes, sir.
Who knew I liked them? I got a kind of a tangerine flavor, is that correct?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really bright, really vivid. It paired off well with your rum, gin. You know, it all blended together to a beautiful citrus note.
That was amazing where you said you went out and got the seawater and, you know, got your own salt. I mean, you actually foraged for it.
Coosa dogwood berries. I've never had those before, and I'm a forager myself. That jam, putting it in there, really brought it to the table because citrus, you know, complements gin very, very well.
And there's Dewey over here with one of my favorite berries on the planet, a blueberry. And then paired it up with chocolate mint. When you said mint, it scared me to death. I thought it was going to overpower it, but very, very light.
I got a lot more of the maple syrup, even in this round as well. Not so much as the blueberry. It come in on the back side. I believe the chocolate kind of complement the whole drink. Done a fabulous job, man.
Thank you.
When we run into a situation like this where we've got 2 liquors that are their entire category to themselves and they both taste equally as good, we have to go back to the old reliable. That's marketability. What's going to sell? There can only be one master distiller. Tony, you're our next master distiller. Congratulations, young man.
It feels amazing to be able to represent Connecticut, especially in the foraging side of things. To take this Master Distiller title, this feeling is amazing right now. Get to show my wife and kid back home that I can do this, and look at me, I'm a Master Distiller now.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you very much.
I never tasted no 2 finer liquors in a final challenge.
No, sir.
Never.
Let's go get us another drink up before they drink it all up.